Pronoun agreements. 41 people took this test, and here is the distribution. The average scores were somewhere in the C range. There were several people that got 100%, and a couple people that bombed it in the 40%. Out of the 12 questions, the majority of them, at least 70% people got right. We're going to go over the 4 questions that most people made mistakes on, or were more problematic than other questions. Number 6, for example, only 36% of all test takers got right. So if we look at number 6, and we zoom in so we can see it. The dead pirate's treasure hoard spread its curse to the archaeologist who found it, causing her to bark every time she tried to talk. One thing to notice is the plurality of the nouns, or of the pronouns, I suppose. We see hoard, hoards, hoards, and treasures. B, C, and D are all plural, while A is singular. That should stand out as a red flag, that perhaps there's a reason why that one answer is different. The other thing to do is to look back at the noun that this pronoun is agreeing with. The noun here is pirates, and we can see that even though there's an S, this is not a plural noun. It is the singular possessive form. It's the hoard that belongs to the pirate. That's why A was the right answer. Next one, number 7. Although some scholars have suggested that baths were taken infrequently in the medieval period, primary sources indicate that it was a relatively common practice. 29% of you chose C, 24% of you chose A, but the right answer was B, which only 41% of all students got. Couple clues, the verbs, were versus was. B is the only one that stands out and agrees with the other verbs in the sentence. You could also use bathing as a subject, or as a singular pronoun that refers back to other singular pronouns. That one's a little bit harder to spot, though, than the verb in this case. That's why I'd recommend going with was versus were. Number 10. While 63% of you got it right, that was still a common place for losing points. 4 varieties of puffin exist today, and each variety has distinctly different markings on their beak. Difference between there and there? Well, we know that the right answer was C, though many of you chose D. So you were correct that it should have been a singular pronoun, its, rather than that or their. The correct answer was C because the possessive form of its does not have an apostrophe. Once you put that apostrophe there, it's a contraction, which is something else entirely. Last one, number 5. All the members of the Boy Scout Troop 115 made sure that he brought a water bottle on the camping trip. So if we check the plurality, we see that all the members, every member, or all. The correct answer here was B, every member as in every single member. That's the appropriate pronoun for the noun elsewhere in the sentence.